So we come to the third video of the flyweight boxing title history. So we finished on Kazuto Loca beating Roberto Dominguez Souza from Argentina on points. And now we go to we go up to Kazuto Loca wins basically December the 31st, 2015. Kazuto Loca wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Juan Carlos Reveco from Argentina in Osaka, Japan. Then the WBA sanctioned the following for the interim title. This is WBA still. February the 9th, 2016. Yathana Kinsa. So Yathana Kinsa wins on points over Gregorio Lebron from Dominican Republic in Bangkok, Thailand. Then July the 20th, 2016, Kazuto Loca wins by KO against Kevin Lara from Nicaragua in Osaka, Japan for the WBA title. Then December the 31st, 2016, Kazuto Loca wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match against Yathana Kinsa. 7th round, referee stops the match in Kyoto, Japan. Then April the 23rd, 2017, Kazuto Loca wins on points over 12 rounds against Noknoy Sithiprasert from Thailand. So Kazuto Loca wins on points over 12 rounds against Noknoy Sithiprasert from Thailand in Osaka, Japan. Then February 24th, 2018, Artem Dalaklan from Ukraine wins on points over 12 rounds against Brian Villora from the US in Inglewood, California for the vacant WBA title. So the IBF title, December 24th, 1983, Soon Chun Kwon from Korea wins by KO against Reen Basayon from the Philippines, 5-round KO in Seoul, Korea. Then February 25th, 1984, Soon Chun Kwon wins a technical decision over 2 rounds. Technical decision over 2 rounds. Not too sure about that one, because normally it has to go over a certain distance. So it might have been a technical draw, but it says a win here. So technical draw against Roger, technical win, should I say, against Roger Castillo in the Philippines, from the Philippines in Seoul, Korea. Then May the 19th, 1984, Soon Chun Kwon wins on points over 15 rounds against Ian Clyde of Canada in Daejeon, Korea. In September the 7th, 1984, Soon Chun Kwon wins in the 12th round. Referee stops the match against Joaquin Caraballo from the Philippines in Chungju, Korea. So we've got January 25th, 1985. Soon Chun Kwon draws with Chong Kwang Chun from Korea. Both come from Korea. As in Daejeon, Korea. So we got April the 14th, 1985. Soon Chun Kwon from Korea wins by KO in the 3rd round against Shinobu Kawashima from Japan in Puhan, Korea. Then we got July the 17th, 1985. Soon Chun Kwon draws over 15 rounds against Chon Kwan Chun. That was in Masan, Korea. So, December the 20th, 1985, Chong Kwan Chung from Korea wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Soon Chun Kwon from Korea. Very similar names these, in Tiago, Korea. So April the 27th, 1986, B1 Chun from Korea wins on points over 15 rounds against Chong Kwan Chung from Korea. That was in Busan, Korea. Again, a lot of Koreans fighting Koreans here. It gets very confusing with the names, but hey ho. August the 2nd, 1986, Hee Sup Shin wins in the 15th round. Referee stops the match against B1 Chun from Korea in Incheon, Korea. Then, November the 22nd, 1986, Hee Sup Shin wins in the 13th round. Referee stops the match against Henry Brent from the US in Chuncheon, Korea. Then, February 22nd, 1987, Dodi Penizola wins by KO in the 5th round against Hee Sup Shin from Korea in Incheon, Korea. Then, September the 5th, 1987, Chang Ho Choi from Korea wins in 11th round by KO against Dodi Penizola from the Philippines in Manila, the Philippines. Then January 16th, 1988, Rolando Bohol from the Philippines. Remember him fighting Duke McKenzie. I swear I saw Dodi Penizola. It might be getting them muddled up against Duke McKenzie. I swear it was Rolando Bohol. Anyway, Philippines wins on points against Chang Ho Choi. That was in Manila, 15 rounds points decision. Then May the 6th, 1988, Rolando Bohol from the Philippines wins on points over 15 rounds against Chuwon Park from Korea in Manila, Philippines. Oh yeah, it's here actually. October the 5th, 1988, Duke McKenzie from Croydon, England. I remember seeing that. I might even have that still on tape somewhere. Wins by KO in the 11th round against Rolando Bohol from the Philippines. That was one where you saw Duke McKenzie crying at the end where he won. Great moment. That was in Wembley, England. Then I saw all these ones on TV at the time. March the 8th, 1989, Duke McKenzie wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Tony DeLuca from the US in London, England. Then I remember this one, June the 7th, 1989. I picked Dave McCauley to win this actually. The cook from Larne in Ireland, Dave McCauley wins on points over 12 rounds against Duke McKenzie in Wembley, England again. Then, yeah, I remember seeing all these defences for Dave McCauley as well. November the 8th, 1989, Dave McCauley wins on points over 12 rounds against Dodi Penizola from the Philippines in Wembley, England. Then March the 17th, 1990, Dave Boy McCauley wins on points over 12 rounds against Lewis Curtis from the US in Belfast, Ireland. So we're going to change over the page. So I might fit this on one video, I think I should. So I'm going to go from here, September the 15th, 1990. Dave Boy McCauley wins on points over 12 rounds against Rodolfo Blanco from Colombia in Belfast, Ireland. Then May 11th, 1991, Dave McCauley wins on points over 12 rounds against Pedro Feliciano from Puerto Rico in Belfast, Ireland. And September the 7th, 1991, Dave McCauley from Ireland wins in the 9th round against Baby Jake Matala from South Africa in Belfast, Ireland. One of the smallest fighters ever, Matala. But yeah, I forgot how long he reigned actually. He had a few defences there, Dave McCauley. And then June 11th, 1992, Rodolfo Blanco from the Philippines wins on points. No, sorry. Rodolfo Blanco didn't come from the Philippines. But again, June 11th, 1992, Rodolfo Blanco wins on points over 12 rounds against Dave McCauley from Ireland in Bilbao, Spain. Then November the 29th, 1992, Pitch It, Sit, Bang, Prachan. So that's Pitch It, Sit, Bang, Prachan from Thailand wins by KO in the 3rd round against Rodolfo Blanco. That was in Bangkok, Thailand. March the 6th, 1993, Pachit Sitbang Prachan from Thailand wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Antonio Perez from Mexico. That was in Uttaradit, Thailand. October the 3rd, 1993, Pitchit Sitbang Prachan wins in the 9th round. Referee stops the match against Miguel Martinez from Mexico in Chayampum, Thailand. Then January the 23rd, 1994, Pitchit Sitbang Prachan wins on points over 12 rounds against Arthur Johnson from the US in Surat Thani, Thailand. Then May the 8th, 1994, Pitchit Sith Bang Prachan from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Jose Luis Zapida from Mexico in Rajaburi province. November 1994, Sitbang Prachan relinquishes the title rather than defend it against Jose Luis Zapida. So we've got February the 18th, 1995, Francisco Tejido from Colombia wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match against Jose Luis Zapida from Mexico in Cartagena, Colombia for the vacant title. Then April the 22nd, 1995, Danny Romero from the US wins on points over 12 rounds against Francisco Tejedor from Las Vegas, Nevada. And then July 29th, 1995, Danny Romero wins in the 6th round by KO against Miguel Martinez in San Antonio, Texas. January 1996, Romero vacated the title to box at super flyweight or the light bantam limit, the weight above. May the 4th, 1996, Mark Johnson from the US wins by KO against Francisco Tejedor. That's in Anaheim, that's for the vacant title. Then August the 5th, 1996, Mark Johnson wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Raul Jerez from Mexico in Inglewood. Then February the 10th, 1997, Mark Johnson wins on points. Mark Tucharp Donce Johnson wins on points over 12 rounds against Alejandro Montiel from Mexico in Inglewood, California. Then June the 1st, 1997, Mark Tucharp Johnson wins by KO The second round against Cecilio Espino from Mexico in Uncaseville. And then September the 16th, 1997, Mark Johnson wins on points over 12 rounds against Angel Almina from Puerto Rico in Nashville, Tennessee. February 22nd, 1998, Mark Johnson wins by KO in the first round against Arthur Johnson from the US in Washington, D.C. Then July 26th, 1998, Mark Too Sharp Johnson wins on points over 12 rounds against Luis Rolon from Puerto Rico in Oneida, New York, I think. Oneida? Must be New York. September the 4th, 1998, Mark Too Sharp Johnson wins in his 7th round by retirement against Jose Loreno from Puerto Rico in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Then October 1998, Mark Too Sharp Johnson relinquishes the title to box at super flyweight, or light bantam, or junior bantam, whatever you want to call it, the weight above. April the 10th, 1999, Irene Pacheco from Colombia wins in the 9th round. Referee stops the match against Luis Cox from Peru in Barranquilla, Colombia for the vacant title. Then October the 16th, 1999, Irene Pacheco wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Farid Ben Jadou from Tunisia in Barranquilla, Colombia. Then January the 14th, 2000, Irene Pacheco wins in the 11th round by KO against Pedro Pena from the US and El Paso, Texas. November the 10th, 2000, Irene Pacheco wins on points over 12 rounds against Hawk Makapula from South Africa in Las Vegas, Nevada. Then November the 9th, 2001, Irene Pacheco wins in the 4th round against Mike Trejo from the US in San Antonio, Texas. Then November 29th, 2002, Irene Pacheco wins on points against Alejandro Montiel from Mexico in El Paso, Texas. Then September 27th, 2003, Irene Pacheco wins by retirement against Damien Kelly from Ireland and Barranquilla, Colombia. Then we've got December the 16th, 2004, Vic Darchinian from Armenia, the first Armenian world champion, wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Irene Pacheco. Irene Pacheco from Colombia. And that was in Hollywood, Florida. Yeah, so March the 27th, 2005, Vic Darchinian wins from Armenia, wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Mazukisi Sikala from South Africa in Homebush Bay, Australia. Then August the 24th, 2005, Vic Darchinian wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the match against Jar Jimenez from Mexico in Sydney, Australia. Then March the 3rd, 2006, Vic Darchinian wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Diosdado Gabi from Philippines in Santa Ynez. So June the 3rd, 2006, Vic Darchinian wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Luis Maldonado from Mexico in Las Vegas, Nevada. No. Yeah, so October the 7th, 2006, Vic Darchinian from Armenia wins on a technical decision over 6 rounds against Glenn Donaire from the Philippines in Las Vegas, Nevada. March the 3rd, 2007, Vic Darchinian wins in the 12th round. Referee stops the match against Victor Burgos from Mexico in Carson. July the 7th, 2007, Nonito Donaire wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the match against Vic Darchinian in Bridport. And December the 1st, 2007, Nonito Donaire wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Luis Maldonado from Mexico in Mashantucket. November the 1st, 2008, Nonito Donaire wins in the 6th round. Referee stops the match against Morotti Mathalane from South Africa in Las Vegas, Nevada. April the 19th, 2009, Nonito Donaire wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Raul Martinez from the US in Quezon City, Philippines. Donaire relinquished the title to move up to Superfly or light bantam division. So, go from here. November the 20th, 2009, Morotti Mathalane wins on points over 12 rounds against Julius Caesar Miranda in Johannesburg, South Africa for the vacant title. Then September the 1st, 2010, Morotti Mathalane from South Africa wins in the 5th round against Zolani Teti from South Africa in Brakpan, South Africa. March the 26th, 2011, Morotti Mathalane from South Africa wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the match against John Ray Casimiro from the Philippines in Johannesburg, South Africa. Then October 28th, 2011, Morotti Mathalane. October 28th, 2011, Morotti Mathalane wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match against Andrea Sarizzu from Italy in Cagliari, Italy. September the 1st, 2012, Morotti Mathalane wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Ricardo Nunes from Panama in Panama City, Panama. He wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against, again, Morotti Mathalane from South Africa vacated the title. So January 22nd, 2014, Amnat Ruong from Thailand wins some points over 12 rounds against Rocky Fuentes. That was in Nakhon Ratchazima for the vacant title. So, May the 7th, 2014, Amnat Ruong from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Kazuto Locker from Japan and Osaka, Japan. September the 10th, 2014. Amnat Ruong from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against McWilliams Ario from Puerto Rico in Nakhon Ratchasima, Thailand. Then March the 7th, 2015, Amnat Ruong from Thailand wins and points over 12 rounds against Zhu Ximing from China in Macau, China. Then June the 27th, 2015, Amnat Ruong from Thailand wins and points over 12 rounds against John Real Casimero. That's in Bangkok, Thailand. December the 7th, 2015, Amnat Ruong from Thailand wins and points over 12 rounds against Myung Ho Lee from Japan in Beijing, China. September the 10th, 2016, John Real Casimero wins. May 25th, 2016, John Real Casimero from the Philippines wins in the 4th round by KO against Amnat Ruong from Thailand in Beijing, China. Then September the 10th, 2016, John Real Casimero wins in the 10th round. Referee stops the match against Charlie Edwards from England in London, England. April the 29th, 2017, Donny Nietes from the Philippines wins and points over 12 rounds against Kom Grich Nantapech from Thailand in Cebu City, Philippines for the vacant title. February 24th, 2018, Donny Nietes wins in the 7th round by KO against Juan Carlos Reveco from Argentina in Inglewood. Then the WBO title, March the 3rd, 1989. Elvis Alvarez wins and points over 12 rounds against Miguel Mercedes from Dominican Republic in Medellin, Colombia. Alvarez relinquishes the WBO title in October 1989. So August the 18th, 1990. Isidro Perez from Mexico wins in the 12th round. Referee stops the match against Angel Rosario from Puerto Rico in Ponce, Puerto Rico for the vacant title. November the 3rd, 1990. Isidro Perez wins and points over 12 rounds against Ali Galvarez from, might be Chile or Colombia. I think it's Chile actually, or China, I'm not too sure. But again, that's in Acapulco, Mexico. So we're going to finish up here before the light flies. So, yes. So August the 10th, 1991, Isidro Perez wins on points against Ali Galvez from Chile. He's from Chile. It's in Santiago, Chile, this as well. The match, so that sorts that one out. March the 18th, 1992, Pat Clinton from Scotland, remember a few of his fights, wins on points over 12 rounds against Isidro Perez in Glasgow, Scotland. Then September the 19th, 1992, Pat Clinton from Scotland wins on points again at 12 rounds, over 12 rounds against Danny Porter from England in Glasgow, England. Then May the 15th, 1993, Baby Jake Matala, I remember that fight, wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Pat Clinton. That was in Glasgow, Scotland. December the 4th, 1993, Baby Jake Matala wins in the 8th round by retirement against Luigi Computaro from Italy in Sun City. Then June 11th, 1994, Baby Jake Matala, remember this one, wins by retirement in the 9th round against Francis Umpufo from England in London, England. Then Then October the 15th, 1994. Baby Jake Matala wins on points over 12 rounds against Domingo Lucas from the Philippines in Sun City. February 11th, 1995, Alberto Jimenez from Mexico wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Baby Jake Matala in Hammanskraal, South Africa. Then June 17th, 1995, Alberto Jimenez from Mexico wins in the 9th round by retirement against Robbie Regan from Wales in Cardiff, Wales. October the 9th, 1995, Alberto Jimenez wins in the 2nd round against Solili Mbiti from South Africa in Tijuana, Mexico. Then May 23rd, 1996, Alberto Jimenez wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the match in the 5th round against Miguel Martinez in Las Vegas. June 1st, 1996, Alberto Jimenez wins on points over 12 rounds against Jose Lopez from Puerto Rico in Lake Tahoe. So, September 6th, 1996, Alberto Jimenez draws with Carlos Salazar from Argentina in Villa Ballesta in Argentina. Then we got Carlos Salazar from Argentina wins in the 10th round. Referee stops the match against Alberto Jimenez in Buenos Aires, Argentina. March the 8th, 1997, Carlos Salazar draws over 12 rounds against Antonio Ruiz from Mexico in Mexicali, Mexico. May the 23rd, 1997, Carlos Salazar wins on points over 12 rounds against Antonio Gonzalez from Mexico in Roque Cienz Penaf, Argentina. July the 19th, 1997, Carlos Salazar from Argentina wins on points over 12 rounds against Salvatore Fanni from Italy in Port Rotundo, Italy. Then we got October the 10th, 1998, Carlos Salazar wins on points over 12 rounds against Everardo Morales from Mexico in Resistencia, Argentina. So March 21st, 1998, Carlos Salazar from Argentina wins on points over 12 rounds against Jose Lopez from Puerto Rico in Roque Cienz Penaf, Argentina. Then August the 14th, 1998, Ruben Sanchez from Mexico wins on a technical decision in the 8th round against Carlos Salazar in Mexicali, Mexico. December the 18th, 1998, Ruben Sanchez wins on points over 12 rounds against Salvatore Fanni from Italy in Cagliari, Italy. April the 23rd, 1999, Jose Antonio Lopez from Spain wins by KO in the 3rd round against Ruben Sanchez in Zaragoza, Spain. June 4th, 1999, Jose Antonio Lopez wins in the 7th round against Igor Gerasimov from Russia in Malaga, Spain. Then Jose Antonio Lopez on December 1999, Jose Antonio Lopez, following a motorcycle accident, was stripped, but then took part in a vacant title fight the same month. So, December the 18th, 1999, Isidro Garcia from Mexico wins on points over 12 rounds against Jose Antonio Lopez from Spain in Indio. And then we got August the 12th, 2000, Isidro Garcia wins in the second round. Referee stops the match against Jose Souza from Argentina in Cordoba, Argentina. December the 15th, 2000, Fernando Montiel from Mexico wins in the seventh round. Referee stops the match against Isidro Garcia in Obregon, Mexico. Then we got March 24th, 2001, Fernando Montiel wins in the seventh round. Referee stops the match against Zoltan Lunka from Romania in Munich, Germany. May 25th, 2001, Fernando Montiel wins by KO in the first round against Juan Domingo Cordoba from Argentina in Acapulco, Mexico. September the 8th, 2001, Fernando Montiel wins on points against Jose Lopez from Puerto Rico. Montiel relinquished the title when he became the WBA super flyweight champion, or light bantam or junior bantam, the weight above this basically. Then July 13th, 2002, Oscar Narvaez from Argentina wins on points over 12 rounds against Adonis Rivas from Nicaragua in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Then September the 13th, 2002, Oscar Narvaez wins by disqualification over 10 rounds against Luis Lazart from Argentina in Chebet, Argentina. Then December the 14th, 2002, Omar Narvaez wins on points over 12 rounds against Andreas Cerizzo from Italy in Quarto Santa Elena, Argentina. June 7th, 2003, Omar Narvaez wins in the fifth round. Referee stops the match against Everardo Morales from Mexico in Buenos Aires, Argentina. August the 9th, 2003, Omar Narvaez draws with Andrei Cerizzo over 12 rounds in Cagliari, Italy. November the 14th, 2003, Omar Narvaez wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Alexander Mahmutov from Russia in Paris, France. March the 6th, 2004, Omar Narvaez wins March the 6th, 2004, Omar Narvaez wins in the third round. Referee stops the match against Reginaldo Martins Carvalho from Brazil in Buenos Aires, Argentina. December the 5th, 2005, Omar Narvaez wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Bernard Hinault from France. Referee stops the match 11th. That was in Paris, France. Then there's a long old reign. August the 5th, 2006, Omar Narvaez from Argentina wins on points over 12 rounds against Rexham Flores from Philippines in Cordoba, Argentina. Then October the 14th, 2016, Omar Narvaez wins on points over 12 rounds against Gualberto Ramos from Colombia and Buenos Aires, Argentina. Then March the 10th, 2007, Omar Narvaez wins on points over 12 rounds against Brahmin Asloum from France in Le Chanet, France. September the 14th, 2007, Omar Navarez wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Marlon Marquez from Nicaragua. In Trelew, Argentina. Then January 25th, 2008, Omar Navarez wins on points over 12 rounds against Carlos Tamara from Colombia in Puerto Madryn, Argentina. Then May the 9th, 2005, Omar Navarez wins in the 7th round by retirement against Ivan Pozo from Spain in Vigo, Spain. September the 20th, 2008, Omar Navarez wins on points over 12 rounds against Alejandro Hernandez from Mexico in Puerto Madryn in Argentina. And then February 7th, 2009, Omar Navarez wins in 10th round. Referee stops the match against Ryonta Whitfield from US in Puerto Madryn, Argentina. So, comes to an end the long reign, Omar Navarez. So, June 26, 2009, Omar Navarez wins by KO in 11th round against Omar Soto from Mexico in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Omar Navarez relinquishes the title to box at Superfly, the weight above, or light bantam, whatever you want to call it. So we had a long old reign there. Yeah, good old 17, it's 17-ish. But again, so from there, let's go. June 12th, 2010, Julio Cesar Miranda from Mexico wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the match against Richie Mepranum from the Philippines in Puebla, Mexico. So it's September the 4th, 2010, Julio Cesar Miranda wins in the 8th round by retirement against Ronald Ramos from Colombia in Monterrey, Mexico. October the 16th, 2010, Julio Cesar Miranda wins in the 2nd round. Referee stops the match in Machil Arango, Colombia in Monterrey, Mexico. Then February 26th, 2011, Julio Cesar Miranda wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Ardin Diao from the Philippines in Querétaro, Mexico. Then we got July 17, 2011. Brian Viloria wins on points over 12 rounds against Julio Cesar Miranda from Mexico in Honolulu, Hawaii. December 11th, 2011, Brian Viloria wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Giovanni Segura from Mexico and Pasig City, Philippines. May the 13th, 2012, Brian Viloria wins in the 9th round against Omar Nino Romero from Mexico in Pasig City, Philippines. So we're going to finish on the last few. So brilliant. We got the WBO and WBA super titles. November the 17th, 2012, Brian Viloria from the US wins. Referee stops the match in the 10th round against Hernan Marquez in Los Angeles. Then April the 16th, 2013, Juan Francisco Estrada from Mexico wins on points over 12 rounds against Brian Viloria in Macau, China. Then July 27th, 2013, Juan Francisco Estrada, Juan Francisco Estrada from Mexico wins on points over 12 rounds against Milan Melindu from the Philippines in Macau, China. Then we got April the 26th, 2014. Juan Francisco Estrada wins in the 10th round. A referee stops the match against Richie Mapronum from the Philippines in Puerto Penasco, Mexico. September the 6th, 2014. Juan Francisco Estrada wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Giovanni Segura from Mexico in Mexico City, Mexico. March 28th, 2015. Juan Francisco Estrada wins in the 3rd round. Referee stops the match against Romel Asenjo from the Philippines in Merida, Mexico. September 26th, 2015. Juan Francisco Estrada wins in the 10th round by KO against Hernan Marquez in Puerto Penasco, Mexico. The WBO title now to finish on November the 5th, 2016. Ximin Zhu from China wins on points against Prasitak Phaprom from Thailand. 12 rounds points decision against Phaprom Prasitak Phaprom. That was in Las Vegas. He was from Thailand, Phaprom. That's for the vacant WBO title. Then to finish these last two, July the 28th, 2017, Shu Kimura from Japan wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Ximin Zhu. It's in Shanghai, China. Then December the 31st, 2017, Shu Kimura wins in the 9th round. Referee stops the match against Toshiyuki Igarashi from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. So that's the end of the flyweight. So on to the light fly, then the strawweights to finish. Bang, but that's the end, the third and the last of the flyweight boxing title history. Bang.